Hey, how's it going? My Brookfield's here. I shot the sheriff. 24 nights. This is absolutely epic. It's probably one of the best guitar solos I've ever had to learn. Help if I took my tuner off. Let's try that again. 2, 3, 4. All right. Wasn't perfect now. I know I did a few more takes. It would be get into a little bit more detail, but that's just epic. It's so much fun to play that. I don't even know where to start when it comes to teaching that. Maybe I'll just play it slow. That was 100%. Okay, what is it? It's I Shot the Sheriff, 24 Nights, the definitive, it's the orchestral thing. When you watch him, I'll try and put the video in, while I'm playing along. Sometimes I can get away with doing that. Sometimes the video just gets blocked. It's quite frustrating. But it just adds to the video, doesn't it? To be able to see Clapton out the corner of your eye, and then when it cuts away from him, at least you can still see my fingers and see what's going on, and it makes it easier for you guys to learn. I know you'd love tab on the screen and all that kind of stuff, but you got to do a little bit of work yourself, otherwise it literally won't stick. You've got to do some graft to get it to stick. So a lot of people ask me, do I memorize these? And essentially I do at some point. But I transcribed this a couple of days ago, and that's my chart. 4 pages, I just scribbled it out. Well, 3.5, so you can see I'm kind of reading it out the corner of my eye. But it's so long, I just, it's just hard to do a version of it and get it close. So what I'll do is, I could do it in pieces and do loads of editing and stuff like that. I just can't be bothered though. That's not really my thing. As you know from this channel, it's all, pretty honest. You know what I mean? It's really about just playing along with the records, getting as close as we can and seeing what we can learn along the way. So what I'll do now is I'll take it down to about 85 is probably good. Or maybe 80. Let's do 80. and I'll play along. And that, so when you use the cog on YouTube, you know, you can get into the detail again, but it's I can't stress how much fun this is to learn. So a really good mission if you're looking for a project. It's got all of the Claptonisms in there, nearly all of them, but I mean, like, I can't think of a better solo that kind of sums him up for his dynamic playing and his fluency with pentatonic and just adding notes around it. Here we go. So this is 80%. 2, 3, 4. One, two. One, two, three. So there's some just beautiful things going on there. Maybe I'll pick a few standout licks, will I? You know, dynamically, he kind of starts off with a soaring 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, and that's obviously orchestrated and worked down. It's really dramatic. And then he's using he's using short staccatos. And there's that kind of like soaring 1, 2. Quick trills. You know, all this kind of micro bending along the way, dynamic. You know, this flowing dynamic. Interesting little, you know, he hits the 4th string 12 and then jumps to the 2nd string 13. And it's a dynamic touch thing, isn't it? One, two, three. And then this lovely thing where he goes. If you sat down and tried to write a line, you know, you couldn't write a better line than that. It's just beautiful, and it's just flowing out of him. So, you know, there's a couple of ideas from there. There's a couple of little tricky bits, especially the double stop thing where he goes. You know, so that took a while just to get into the melody of what he was doing there. And at first you kind of go, oh, it's the kind of thing that might put you off playing it, because it's hard to hear the obvious melody in it at first. But actually when you play it a couple of times, again, you know, always constantly surprises me how amazing the melodic content of his phrasing is, considering it's all improvised. You know, you have to hand it to Clapton, though. He's done a lot of gigs, and that mileage in his fingers, you know, is really, you know, I mean, like, but in 1966, he was still playing super lyrical, and I suppose he had a bit of mileage, but, you know, I suppose by the time 1990 rolls around, he's really on a super level, isn't he? Anything else there? Just lots of cool kind of classic stuff. I love it when they come in with the theme at the end, and even the licks he plays within the theme. You know, he's got that. You know, and then even into. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. That was probably one of my most enjoyable videos to do. I'm going to try and upgrade the audio on this, so I'm kind of recording it into Logic, so hopefully the audio is a little bit kind of cleaner for you, and that might help people subscribe, like, and follow the channel, and get into the Clapton love that we like to do around here. Okay, keep it burning, people.